Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at the results of the Il Lombardia one-day race, Como to Bergamo. It's the final race of the pro cycling road season. 255k, 8 mountain passes. The Colma di Sormano at the end is the really big one. 13k at 6.5% with a final ramp of 1.6k. At about 8%, with one other ramp on the way up at almost 10%. Pogačar and Remco Evenepoel having some good laughs at the beginning there as the field was released. Sunny early, but we got into some clouds. Cooler day, definitely a good day for cycling, really, for 11 degrees C, 52 degrees Fahrenheit, and a little break early on. Connor Swift, who we know from past races in the Gravel World Championships, a medalist, I think last year, and in the top 5 or 6 this year, actually just 2 weeks ago, so he was out early. That break got swallowed up, and then another break started to materialize, which eventually grew to about 20 riders, and those 20 riders ended up going off on their own for close to 150k of the race, up and over some of the passes. And in that breakaway we had Moric, who is a dangerous rider, a really top rider from Slovenia. Kelderman was in that group. I thought I saw Danny Martinez, but maybe he was a little later on. Sandro Maurice would play a role today. Mühlberger from Austria, here where I live right now. I've been following a bit of his career. But as we started to go up and down these multiple climbs, the field did start to get broken up, and the pack was now 2:18 behind. But it was UAE starting to take charge here on the Valpiana. Pavel Sivakov did an awful lot of work for Pogačar today. 135k to go. You can see some good fun again in the peloton here as they came up. You see guys unzipping a little bit as the sun came out again. Just a lot of up and down. The peloton now at over 4.5 minutes with 93 to go. So Pogačar was not going to get his 100k breakaway today. But then the chase started to really consolidate, and by the time we're down to 55k to go, it was only 1 minute between the breakaway and the peloton, and we got to the final big climb, the Colma di Sormano. Like I said earlier, 13.5k, averaging about 6.5%, and this really split the field. And it was UAE with Yates and with Sivakov just pulling Tadej Pogačar right on up this hill. Sandro Maurice here, I think that was Sandro Maurice, and he was starting to really pull away from that lead group that he had been in, and he did a bit of work to try to see if he couldn't steal victory today, but the interval was coming down just way too quickly here, down to 8 seconds. You can see them coming behind. 48k to go. Sivakov white and black, Pogačar white and white, and here was the moment at 48.5k to go where Pogačar basically said see ya, and he put everybody in his rearview mirror very, very quickly. And took off and basically opened up a gap almost instantly. It's unbelievable to watch him. Remco Evenepoel and Enric Mas were the only ones to really try to limit the damage the rest of the way up this climb. There's still about 6k to go. Leonard van Eitveld was the third in this group. Evenepoel saying, come on, somebody else take a little bit of the lead here. But he wasn't getting the help from Enric Mas or Van Eitveld that he wanted to. And then at some point over the top, he decided, you know what, I'm done pulling you guys. I'm going to take off and use my incredible descending skills to break away from you and try to go catch Pogačar, who had a minute, almost a minute 20 at one point. And I think Evenepoel got it down to 58 seconds at one point, but it just wasn't to be. Pogačar is just way too strong. The last little climb is about a mile, 1.7K. Evenepoel with some issues here with the motorcycle, probably too loud. He wasn't able to hear team radio. It didn't really matter. Pogačar was 2.5 minutes ahead over that final climb. Now less than a kilometer to go under the Flamme Rouge, as you saw in the background. And then down the last straight, 6 hours and about 5 minutes for the 255K. So I think the average speed was pretty solid today at 42 and change, 42 kilometers per hour. And Pogačar just gets off and says, hey, look, I'm Superman. I'm the best. Nobody can catch me. Doesn't matter if I break away at 20 to go, 40 to go, 100 to go. I'm going to win, and you're not going to catch me. So just incredible. The way he has finished out the season after the road race victory at the World Championships. Evenepoel, bit of a grimace on the face there, going, yeah, what am I supposed to do? This guy is in another league right now, 3 minutes and 20 seconds behind, some nice consolation there. And then the surprise of the day was Ciccone of Italy, I think Lidl Trek team, who managed to pull away from the remaining 4 guys to take third and get his opportunity to stand on the podium. Pogačar again celebrating with his better half, and just doesn't even look that tired. I mean, it's got to be disheartening, for a field of 150 to 175 guys to know that there's just no chance. So anyway, we're here. We've got our top 10 list. We've got Pogačar, Evenepoel, Ciccone, Izagirre from the north of Spain, Enric Mas in 5th. A bunch came in there at the same time, Sivakov and Van Eetveld. Then Nelson Paulus of the U.S., and David Gaudu, and Xandro Maurice from Belgium there, rounding out the top 10. And that was about it as far as folks within 5 minutes. An absolutely dominating performance by Tadej Pogačar once again. Just doesn't seem like anybody can stop him now. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time as we get to see Tadej Pogačar celebrate one more time with another victory. Take care. Till next time. Bye now.